Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Today I am working on a wreath inspired by these little donut ornaments from Walmart that I think are super cute. I have a Dollar Tree wreath frame right here. There will be instructions on how to wire it right up here. There's 18 pipe cleans around the outside, cross brace across the middle, and then one right here to cover up the hole if we're going to put a sign. I don't know yet. I have 4 different meshes. I have a base mesh, I have a unicorn mesh over here, I have a sky blue, ice blue mesh, and an ombre purple. So this is going to be another one of those ones where we just kind of like, let's get started and see what happens, because I don't know what's going to happen. I do know I don't have any ribbon for this, but that's never stopped me before. Okay, so the first mesh we have is this white with the silver. I think they used to call this laser silver. It's like a holographic silver foil running through it. It's weird because I have this is metallic, the holographic. There's the blue has blue metallic, the purple has iridescent, and the unicorn mesh has gold. So yeah, we are an equal opportunity wreath maker today, and everything. Well, not everything. This is cut at 18 to 19 inches, and all the other mesh is cut at 24 inches because the unicorn mesh is really thin. So I was like, let me give this the best chance I can. So I cut it a little bit longer. Hopefully it'll provide a little bit more coverage because I have yet to use it and have been like super impressed by it because it is so thin. I'm just going to do ruffle base, and then we'll come back and add everything else. I cut 6 purple, 6 blue, and 7 of the unicorn because I need 19 total. 7 and 12 is 19, yes. So I cut an extra of the pink to go in the middle. And this mesh is really pretty. Like when it's in the roll, do I have the roll? Of course not. When it's in the roll, let me just roll this up so you can see. It's just a nice soft, that's pink, this is like bluey, kind of green, it kind of matches the ornaments. Yeah, it's nice. Like my freaking phone, it always makes me look like my entire chest is spilling out onto the table. Since these are longer, I'm going to do the ruffle, because that tends to look better on longer mesh. I mean, I do it on 19-inch pieces all the time, but I'm putting it curl side up, I think. I mean, that's how I put that one in there, so I guess that's what I'll keep doing. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's like super thin. Okay, can all the donuts go somewhere else? All I'm doing is rolling these edges in a little bit. And I alternate whether whether this is easier on the table or like holding it up against your chest. I am using iridescent tinsel pipe cleaners because I ordered a bunch of them for a project. I was like, hey, I can actually use them on this. Okay, so here's the purple ombre. This is from the spring collection at Joann's. And then this is the blue from Hobby Lobby. I think, yeah. I'm like, yeah, but yeah, that's right. Okay. I would like a little bit more. He's texting me. Home for lunch? It's only 5 o'clock. So I guess I'm going to take a break. I'm going to cut some more of the pink, the purple, and the blue. I'm going to see how many rolls I can get, and then go back and add some rolls. Like add, add the pink on the purple, add the blue on the pink, and purple on the blue. I don't know. All right, baby, I'll take you outside. I gotta take the dog outside too, because he's a mess. All right, so I have 18 10-inch cuts here. Actually, no, I think it's 20. No, it's 21 maybe. What do we think? I think I want the blue on the pink. I think these will hold if I just, because they're all kind of from the inside of the roll, so, except for that one purple. Let's see if I just kind of pull them out like that. If anybody has any suggestions on how to get rid of ants, I would surely appreciate it, y'all. I didn't give the dog any wet food this morning, not for any reason, just I threw down some dry food for him, and he, of course, did not eat it. I went to go feed him dinner. I dumped his wet food into his bowl on top of the dry food, and like 1,000 ants took off, and I'm so over the freaking ants. My God. There are so many, like, bait stations. I have about 15 on my desk in my office. I have one, I bought a, like, a, I don't know, y'all seen those? It's like a letter tray. It's from Dollar Tree, it's gold. Like to put, like, letters in on your, like a desk organizer thing. I have that on the ground. In businesses, food and water is on top of that. And then there's 2 bait stations underneath there. And those ants are just like, whatever, we don't care about that. We care about eating this expensive duck food. Alright, so what did I say? Pink? No, purple and the pink. Okay, so I'm going to take my cut side down. blue on the pink. Right, blue on the pink. Blue on the pink, pink on the purple, purple on the blue, pink on the purple. What are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm running back and forth like a big dumb dummy. Okay, pink on the purple. My mom was like, what kind of wreath are you making? And I said, I have no idea. I said, I'm putting donuts in it. She said, what is it with you and the donuts? And I was like, no, I can't eat them, so I put them in wreaths. Okay, pink on the purple, purple on the blue. I think, oh, what is, I'm so confused because I don't know if y'all can't see, like, when I look up at the monitor up here, it's fine. It's exactly what I see when I look down here. When I look at that, it is flipped this way. So, like, my glue pot, which is on my right side right here, is on my left side over here. So when I go to, like, say, oh, let me grab my glue pot, I instinctively go over here because that's where I see it on the monitor, but it's actually over here. Okay, I'm going to go through and liberate some of this white mesh. Liberate some of this white mesh, like I'm extraditing it from Cuba. You know, the other day, I don't know which video it was, I was filming a video the other day, and I was like, I know I'm never going to get to go to Disney World. Now that I had the sponsorship, I'm like, what if I get a Disney World sponsorship? Disney World is like, hey, we want to send you to the Magic Kingdom to show us how to decorate for Christmas. And I'd be like, oh my God, Mickey Mouse. I have a lot of problems with Walt Disney, but I will come. I will show you how to do things right. We're going to completely overhaul. What's my budget? Where's Dollar Tree? Where is this at? Okay, wait, no. This? Why are you so purple? better? Yeah. Okay, so she's thick. She's thick. She's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. About 7 inches. Huh, what kind of sign could I put in here? Like, that's the question. Y'all, that's gonna be so cute! I should have bought 100 more of these. Okay, maybe not 100 more, but... I have 7. Y'all, that's cute. That's very cute. That's a cute opportunity for me. Wait, do I have 7? Oh. Why don't I have 9? Like, why did I buy 9? I'm gonna have 3 purples. 3 purples, 2 pinks, and 2 blues. Oh, I think I didn't get as many blues because I'm going to be using the blue ornaments. It's like, say that these are blue, pink. I mean, I wouldn't put them in a line like this, but... Plus I have an extra purple. Okay, so I have made the executive decision after polling on Patreon to just do black and white. I think that's going to work. I think I want something graphic to differentiate from all the soft pastels and pinks and blues, and I have a lot of black and white, so let's get into that. I have this 4-inch, a 2.5 inch, a 1.5 inch, and what is this one? 7/8 of an inch. And just like when I did, I don't know which wreath it was, where I didn't make a bow with this, I just kind of put it in there as tails. That's what I'm going to do again. But let me see how I want to do this. I'm going to do 2 16-inch tails. The reason I'm doing this is because this ribbon is very nice. It is very hard to work with. And it's very expensive, so I feel like when I put it in something, I want you to be able to see it. And you can't really see it when you make loops out of it. Unless you want to make those loops 9 inches. This is going to go in, and these are going to come down. And this is going to go in. And these are going to come up. Yeah, I like that already. Oh, there was a bunch of stuff falling over. This would be one of my videos if a bunch of stuff didn't fall over. Alright, so these go out to 8 inches, so let's do these tails at 8. And we'll do these loops at 7. How do I want to do this? 2 loops on each side. And this come back out to 8 again. So these loops go up and down and these will come out. We'll go down to 6 inches with this. No, I don't follow any rules when it comes to making those. I'm just like, let's just do it. I have not used this 7/8 of an inch ribbon before. I don't know if I've ever used ribbon this thin in a wreath, except for that ribbon I made myself. This, it's supposed to be wired. It I don't know. This to me is not wired, but it has like a little bit of substance to the edges. I don't think it's wired though. This is 8/7/6. Yeah, it's just like kind of unspooling all over the place. I'm just gonna do this at 5. I think what I want to do is do a 3 loop bow. Oh crap, what I just did. Okay. And then come back and do a 3 loop bow this way too. Yeah, I don't like this. Okay, so what are you doing? What is this? What's going on? Talk to me. Okay. Let's do cinch loop, and the tail is like 8 and 6. My mouth is so dry. Oh, don't know how long this has been here, but yeah. No, I hate this one. This is the clear American from Walmart. They have the one that's $1. The one that's $1. I mean, it's like 50 cents more for the dollar one, and it's so much better. So I was like, that's not going to be a big difference between the 58-cent one and the dollar one. So I bought a bunch of those, and now I'm just like, drink all these damn disgusting lemonades. Alright, I think I'm going to just cut. More 16-inch pieces of this. I did four. I must have sold that wreath. I did 4-inch tails on a wreath one time, and I was like, this is never gonna sell. And of course, it sold right away. But I hated it. I hated it so much. I was like, they just look terrible. But I've already cut it all up, and I'm just like, this is too much. Okay. That can go all to the side for now. This is my big bow. Here's my half bows. Here's my tails. I might cut some more tails. So let me just do that right now. Oh, I shouldn't be using this black and white stripe. This is my Valentine's Day ribbon. So what did you guys do today? I went to the post office on a Saturday because I'm stupid. I was like, I can get this package in the mailbox without actually having to go in there. Nope. And instead of being like, hey, oh, you got a label on that? You can just drop it off. No, I have to stand in line behind 15 people who have no idea what they're doing. This woman had like 6 of those priority flat rate bag things. And she was like addressing all of them in front of me, and I was just like, why is this every time I come to the damn post office? I hate the post office. So I went there, and then I came home, and I was like, okay, I did one thing today, and I am exhausted, so I'm going to take a nap. And then I did, and then I got up, and I ordered pizza. And then, of course, I got very sick, because why not? Alright, I think I'm going to have to zoom me all out. Nope. Are we already all the way out? Okay. I'm having doubts. As soon as I put this on here, I'm like, ooh. I think the most important thing you can do is to trust yourself. Which I don't, but everybody on Patreon said to go for it, so. I mean, you'll know how I am. I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then in 5 minutes, I'm going to be like, I am a genius. I am the most genius person. I am the Da Vinci of wreath making. I am a genius. I just feel like if I had done this in pinks and purples and blues and whites, it would have been like every other kind of donut, candy, sugar plummy wreath that's out there, you know? That's not who we are. Excuse me, that's not who I am. That might be who you are. I don't know. I was like, wait, am I missing a loop somewhere? But it's right there. This is bothering me already. You know, I really want to put this bow down here, but at the same time, I'm like, if I put this down here, how do I put these in here? Like that? Wait, I need to put... I gotta... You know, this wreath won't really have a direction, but I need to put it the way I always do it, so I can... Oh! Did y'all see that in there? Has that always been in there? I went to the post office, mailed the package that I thought I mailed several days ago, but I was cleaning my desk earlier and I was like, they should have been in the mail a while ago. I still have to mail like 3 more things to the post office. I didn't feel like, I could have like sat there and put labels on everything, but I was like, you know what, I have enough energy right now to go and do this, let me do this. So I mailed the one thing that needed to be mailed, and then I think I am going to, instead of going back to the post office, because that's literally hell on earth, I will give the packages to my mom, because she always seems to be, she always seems to be outside, and she can just flag down the mail lady and be like, hey, y'all are traumatizing my kid. He can't go to the post office anymore. Can you mail this? Okay. Ever tell you guys why? Jesus. it's got something to do with Jesus. Why I'm so traumatized by the post office? I'm pretty sure I have told this story already. When I had my jewelry business before Hurricane Katrina, I can't say before the hurricane now because since they've been two life-altering hurricanes in my lifetime, because my life has been altered twice by hurricanes. I used to sell jewelry, and I was like pretty good. I had my own website. I don't think Etsy was around at this point. But you know, I used to have to like hand address everything because I don't think this is how long ago it was, children. That I don't even think you could like. You probably could print your mail, your postage off online. I just didn't do it. So I'd have to go to the post office and, you know, mail stuff like some kind of caveman. And there was this teller there, or whatever. Are they tellers? What do we call them? There was a postal worker, and I went in there and I was having a bad day because I used to have a lot of bad days. Not as many as I have now, but I used to have a lot then too. And she was like, I was trying to mail something. She's like, honey, do you go to church? And I said, excuse me? First of all, this is a government building, so shut that shit down right now. Do you go to church? And I was like, no, I don't. Would you come to my church? And I was like, no. No. She's like, I'm going to write this down for you. Can I give you the address of my church? And I was like, yeah. She gives me the address and she's like, I hope to see you there on Saturday. And I was like, Saturday church? What in the world? I don't even know what kind of church it was because I was just like, ugh. And ever since then, couldn't go back to that post office because I was worried about her trying to save my soul and baptize me at some kind of crazy Saturday church. What is that? Who goes to Saturday church? I was like, they do church on Saturdays? Isn't Sunday enough? But then I was like, wait, they do church every day? So every time I go to that post office, even though she's not there anymore, even though she's probably in God's loving embrace right this moment, I'm just like, oh, it made me so uncomfortable. Not because I have anything against religion. Like, if you get some kind of fulfillment out of your religion, that's great. I wish I had that. I don't. I never have. But what about me on that day told her that I needed saving? You know what I mean? I was like, I just want to sell jewelry. I just want to sell overpriced jewelry on the internet. And she's like, well, do you want to sell it in hell or do you want to sell it in heaven? And I was like, oh, as long as I'm making money, I really don't care. It may surprise you that even back then, I was solely driven by money. I know, that's crazy, right? Because I'm so, like, chill about it now. I'm so just like, oh, I'm not making any money, but it's fine. You know, I'm having fun. I'm hanging out. I was like, is somebody going to pay? Like, I'll punch my mom in the face for $10. Like, does anybody want to pay that? Well, maybe not 10. Probably 20. I know I've told that story before, but I was just like, and I called my mom, because I was like really upset. I don't know why I was really upset. I don't know if it's because I was already like feeling down, and she just, like, to me that's overstepping. Like, don't, like, know your place, and don't bring that into the workplace. Because, you know, I mean, what if I was Muslim, you know? I mean, I probably would have been the first Muslim person in Chalmette in the history of all time, but still. Well, I was like, you need to call somebody. And I was like, who am I going to call? And what am I going to tell them? And that's the thing, like, I will call and complain about anybody as long as I can remain anonymous. But I have to call and be like, hey, your mail lady told me to go to church. And that really upset me. she would have known it was me, unless she was just telling it to everybody. Maybe that's what it is, y'all. Maybe she was just trying to save everybody's soul. I think she said something about accepting Jesus. And I was like, I accept Jesus. I don't not accept Jesus. Still traumatized. I'm going to have to talk to my therapist about this on Monday. He's going to be like, what happened? I'm going to be like, well, I started talking about the post office. He's like, I don't want to hear about the story about you trying to get saved again. My therapist moved to a new office building in the Norwegian Seaman Church. S-E-A-M-A-N, or S-E-A-M-E-N, like boaters or sailors or something. And he's like, when are you going to come see the new office? And I'm like, I don't know where that is. But I know there's a Michael's around there, so I might actually go on Monday. Look at these little bitty dovetails, how cute. I will save your soul. I don't want to know what's going on outside. It sounds like somebody's murdering a cricket. And the stupid dog's barking. Not my stupid dog, the other stupid dog. Yeah, I don't, this might get pulled out, y'all. Oh look, I have another tail to put somewhere. I think it's going to be over here. So like everybody else in America, excuse me, so like everybody else in the world, I'm assuming, I started watching Squid Game on Netflix. I wasn't going to because I have, y'all know that I cannot just sit there and watch something. I'm like, I need to sit here and read and listen to a podcast and watch this movie and edit a video and do 15 other things at once. But I was like, you know what? Netflix has gotten really good about the dubs. So I was like, let me see. And I started watching it. I was like, okay. I said, I could maybe watch this, like, dubbed. But I also have to have the closed captions on, and the closed captions do not. The closed captions must match the, like, the subtitles match whatever they're saying, but the dubbing does not match the closed captions. Does that make sense? Okay, I like this. So it's like kind of, I'm just kind of like, oh, what, like it's not like it's a big difference, it's just, it's annoying. But I watched a video on it and I was like, well, this looks interesting. And then I started watching it. I started watching it? I mean, I started watching it this morning. But, like, it's rare that I start watching something and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get to the next episode. And then today, like, I was like, I need something to watch. And I usually, like, I'll go back and forth. I'm trying to finish brand new Cherry flavor right now, and I only have one episode left. And I was like, am I going to watch this? And I was like, you know what, no, I want to watch Squid Game. So those are all done. But I think, oh no. Look at this. See it all? Just, you know, casually melt in a container of glitter. Alright, I'm gonna put these pinks in first. They only have, what, 5 of them? Yeah. So I want to distribute these evenly-ish. Oh, and you guys, I started taking out the background music and videos. That is going to be what eventually drives me over the edge. Because one person said, "Oh, you think you could take out the background music or lower it?" Because, in fairness, like, nothing against her, and especially because she said, she had hearing aids. That video, the background music was loud for some reason. I don't know. My editing software sometimes it's just like, I'm going to do what I want, and I'm like, okay, but could you do what I want? And they're like, you know what? No. So, like, at first I just lowered it, and then I was like, well, you can barely hear it. I was like, what if I just take it out? And I took it out, and I was just like, oh, God. I said, I don't know. But I've uploaded 2 videos already, which y'all have already seen, I think. Yeah. It was the red and green dashing through the snow wreath and the leopard print wreath. And I was just like, oh, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I just realized because I heard the air kick on and I was like, oh. Okay, so this just did nothing. So let's try that again. Yeah, my sugar went to 264 earlier. And then I closed my phone and I was like, I don't want to know, don't tell me. Oh, it's at 153 now. Still high, but it's going down. I have to take my Ozempic today. But my mom was like, don't take it until after you come over tomorrow. Because if I take it today, I'll be sick tomorrow. So she's like, take it on Sunday. So I was like, oh, so I can be sick Monday and I won't be able to go to therapy? I mean, I do telehealth anyway, but I love my mom, I do. I hate going to her house for dinner. I don't know why. I think it's because she always makes something that I cannot eat. I was like, oh my god, look, this whole thing melted, but that's the bite mark. Wait, did this side melt? Or does it just have a dent in it? Hate going to her house for dinner because she always makes something that I cannot eat or do not eat or don't want to eat. She's like, oh, we're having rice and gravy. My least favorite thing, rice and gravy. Tomorrow we're having meatballs and spaghetti. Can't eat spaghetti. Throw up every single time I eat spaghetti, no matter how slowly I eat, no matter what I drink, no matter how much I chew, every single time. So I was like, spaghetti? She's like, you can just eat meatballs. And I'm like, okay, well, why do I always have to make the concession here? First of all, I paid for all the food for tomorrow and the last time we had dinner. Not a big deal. But, why can't y'all, like, fix a nice salad? She's like, you can just eat meatballs. It's like, oh, yummy. I can also just stay home. Because the last time I went, I don't even know what we had. I was there for like 5, it was right after I got my, my steroid injection. And we were there for, we had just started eating. My sister was like, what happened with the injection? I started talking about it. Then my other sister interrupted me and started talking about her own BS. And I was like, why am I even here? I said, these two are so concerned with themselves. Not so much Catherine, but Jen definitely is just concerned about her own little world that she lives in. And I was like, why am I here? I feel terrible. I don't want to eat whatever the hell we were eating. Fried chicken, I don't know, or something. I just don't like going over there. I like going over there. If my mom was like, hey, Adam, you want to come over for dinner tomorrow? And it was just me and her, that'd be fine. But, like, my sister's over there. They're bothering me. But they're not really bothering me. I'm just bothered because I don't want to be there. But I go because I know it means something to Mom, and I'm just like, ugh. You guys seeing my vision? Is my vision coming to life? Or does this just look like Lydia Dietz is throwing a Christmas party? I started watching Beetlejuice the other day and I was like, I can't finish this. I said I have no interest in this. Okay. let's add some donuts. Let's go nuts with some donuts, you guys. I wish this glue was fuller, first of all. Didn't I just fill this up? No, you can't go outside because that stupid dog's out there. I'm sorry. I wish things were different, but they're not. No. I will put your leash on and take you for a walk in the empty lot next door. He's like, well, that's no fun. I gotta order glue sticks. Somebody remind me to do that. I mean, by the time you guys see this, I will have ordered and gone through at least 2 more boxes of glue sticks, but you know. I think I'm going to order a box of the long ones and a box of the small ones. Because the small ones fit in here without me having to cut them, and the long ones are good for my glue gun. Okay, this is all furry over here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you're going through. I want to be a Disney adult. Alright, so I put a blue one here. Quit looking at me, business. I don't know what to tell you. You don't need to go OUT. You just... Why is there glue all over this? I need to get something to drink, y'all. I'm going to die. Of course, I put them right across from each other. Why wouldn't I do that? Nope, I don't know where you're going. I don't know where you think you're going. Nope. No. Holy crap, is it really 5:15? It's time for bed. Black raspberry water. Almost as bad as the lemonade. Alright, I might stand up for a little bit. Let's see. Alright, I think I would like to tuck one in here. Maybe a pink one. No, let's just put the purple one out. I was trying to explain. See how they have the I'm like way back here, like 4 feet away. They have the bite marks in them, but the way I'm going to put them in the wreath will be like this. So you won't be able to see the bite mark, and I can't put them in like this, because then you'll see the cap. Yes, I'm watching Squid Game. I'm almost done with brand new cherry flavor. It's one of those things where I'm just like, this show is so bizarre and it better have a point, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Good. You're not glued in there at all, so I can take you out. Replace you with a donut. How about that? And you. Don't you love that when you're like, oh, I glued that in, and then you go to move it, and it's like not glued in at all. You can come over here. And have one more donut, which I might just kind of sneak in. Well, I can't put it up there, and I can't put it down here. Okay, well, maybe we'll just keep that one out. Look at these little dovetails. Look how cute. Okay, I think my next ornaments of choice are going to be these. They will just be able to kind of go wherever. I want this to be a very ornament-heavy wreath. I'm going to regret that. Maybe. How many do we have? Like 5 of each of these, maybe? Four? That can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there are only 4 of each. I can work with that. Well, that one's got like half a melted glue stick stuck on it. Don't like the placement of that one next to the blue donut, but whatever. Come on, glue stick. Don't be like that. How do I keep sticking this in the same spot where that glue glob is? You know the glue glob? What do you think people think when they watch my videos for the first time? Okay, wait, I need to put one here. I love when people like comment on a video and they're like, "Oh my god, I love this video. I just subscribed," and I'm like, "That's the worst video I've ever made." Because it'd be like a really old one where I'm not in frame, but apparently I'm not in frame enough for a lot of people. And I'm just like, "Oh, thanks. They are a lot better now." What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start clustering some of these together, because that's what bosses do. Oh, right, that's right. Ow, ow! I'm burning my fingers. Alright, there's a pink, a silver, so let's add a blue. I think I'll add a blue over there too. So the cluster here, here, and over here. I mean, this one's not attached to anything, but and now it's burning the hell out of my finger. You know, say what you will about me, but I will never be accused of not giving people variety in my store. Oh. Do I have any of these onions in here? I don't know. Put another little cluster back there. See? I wish I had some compressed air, because I could just be done. I remember the first time I did that in a video where I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "Yeah." I think it was like the succulent topiary, the succulent bird cage or whatever that was I made for my mom last year or the year before. Okay. This bow needs prayer. I'm going to have to send it to church. I just think it needs to be opened up some. I have some picks, but I don't know. I'm like, how far is too far? Yeah. But I also have these, which are like perfect for the color scheme, but also no. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. I wish I had like some big snow. Do I have big snowflakes? Oh, sure, I have big snowflakes. Dollar Tree is the nicest, like, really, they're like half an inch thick, really nice acrylic snowflakes. And I saw them the other day and I was like, I don't need that. And I was like, you know what, I do need that. I went back to get them and they were all gone. Okay, so there is a different wreath. Not different, it's just, you know, there's no sign. It's not traditional colors. There's no color besides, there's no color in the bow, I guess I should say. But I like that. I feel like it needs something else, but I don't know what that is. I know it's not more ribbon though, because I just feel like our focus needs to be up here. So if you like this wreath, you can check out my Etsy link down below where you can buy it, and others like it, maybe some that are a little bit more traditional. You can join us on Patreon for $5 a month. You get access to behind the scenes stuff. You get to see videos as soon as, no, you don't. You get to see wreaths as soon as they're done. Some exclusive content, exclusive tutorials, after shows. You get to, you know, weigh in on whether or not I should put a bunch of black and white ribbon on a pastel Christmas wreath. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and if you would like to tip me and buy me Christmas presents, my Venmo is linked down below. If you just want to buy me a coffee. Give me a nice coffee. Oh my god, that would be wonderful if somebody would do that. Oh, Pauline. Alright, thanks for watching, you guys. I will see you later. Be good to each other. Can we get this whole thing in here now? Wait, can I zoom out? No. Alright, we'll zoom out all the way. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.